Matteo De Brienne. Is that correct? That's normally how I say it.
No, that's correct. A lot of Swedish people pronounce it better than Canadians, so I don't mind it here.
Cool. We're sitting here now with 4 games left of Allsvenskan. If we rewind back to the kind of the preseason of this season, the first time we as supporters saw you, I think there was, for example, a game here at Valhalla, and I think a few of us supporters felt that, we could see your raw talent, but when talking about you, some people were saying, they were afraid of maybe, we're going to concede penalties, he's going to take red cards. That was just this raw talent, but a bit, how do you say, with some flaws. Now, looking at your performances, from summer and forward, or even before that, you're definitely, becoming a fan favorite. You made that left back to your spot. Do you feel like you're a better player now, or is this how good you were before? But do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, of course. No, obviously at the beginning of the season, it was a whole new, routine with the way they wanted us to play. And I think it took me a little bit of time. Like you said off the get-go, some people liked a few things, but there was a few flaws, and I agree with that completely. But that's a part of my game where I just had to listen to coach and try to learn off that. I have Kenneth, who helps me in 1v1 sessions to obviously aid my game, and I feel like from the beginning of the season to now, I've improved steadily, and I've gained a bit more consistency and trust from the guys around me. So I feel like that's really helped me in the game, and obviously we have 4 games left, and I just want to continue to do that.
Yeah. But have you changed part of your game, or is in talks with Kenneth, for example, or would you say that was you were a bit rusty in the beginning, maybe, or that you took more risks, greater risks?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I've actually had to change anything. I think I've just added more to my catalog and what I can do, just from learning and watching other players. Obviously, Vendin's an incredible player, so I try to also mirror the things that he does on the pitch. So I wouldn't say there's anything I've really done to change, but to just add to my game to improve myself and to calm my play down.
And before coming here, did you expect that you would be obviously Robin been injured, but at least from the standpoint of a lot of us, we would say that you're the starting left back, even if he's not injured now. Did you expect it to go that fast, that you would be in the starting lineup?
Well, in my mind, coming to a club, obviously I know I have to work my way into it, but I don't really go places to not play. I want to do everything I can to play, because this is what I've came for. But the fact that we have such good depth on the left side to obviously push each other every week, I think it's really helped me and him on the pitch to really improve ourselves and help the team.
And obviously, a lot of people can see the physics of your game. We say we have this, I don't know if you've done this test, but we have this test called beep test in Sweden. Yeah. And we said that you could probably run that 20 times, right? Is there anyone in guys that have a comparable physique as you do?
I mean, I feel like a lot of the guys are fit when it comes to fitness testing as well, but the surprising people, it's definitely not Rasmus, Niklas, and Petrovic, but I would say, honestly, I'm going to say the older guys like Gura or like Age, I think those 2 guys are very fit for their age and what they do. So, I try to compete with them as well.
Would you say that it's, obviously coming from the Canadian league, right? Yeah. And everyone was saying, classic North American fitness. Like, a lot of North American athletes, they have this, raw physique, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that's why you have that type of physique, or did you even stand out comparable to other players in the Canadian league?
I mean, back home, as bad as it is, like, I enjoy running. So, I mean, in the off season, I'll just go for like a 10K every day, just kind of get my legs going. But at the same time, it's a part of my game. When I was playing as a left winger, or when I was playing as a left back or left wing back, my role on the team is to be running as much as I can to help. So I feel I just try to implement, running into a routine. But in, North America, I feel it's not as quick pace as it is here, where, the first 15 minutes of every Allsvenskan game is, crazy intense, where back in Canada, it doesn't really heat up until, 40 minutes in. So I feel I've had to really improve my game and maintain myself to be able to perform for the 90 minutes. But I feel like, there's been a pretty big difference.
And going back then to kind of the risk taking of a game, like how hard you can push and not being afraid of conceding a big scoring opportunity for the other team. How is that different to the Canadian league where you played before?
The consistency and one mistake in the Allsvenskan can lead directly to a goal, whereas in Canada, I feel it depends on the players who intercept the ball off of you off of a mistake. So I would say that's probably the biggest take back from it.
And other than the play on the field, what has been the most surprising to you coming to Sweden compared to living in Canada? Just living in Gothenburg, like meeting Swedish people, the culture differences.
I've actually really enjoyed the culture. Obviously, the atmosphere at games is completely different to what we have back home. So it's an incredible joy when you get to play in front of so many people, week in, week out. But the culture, just on a day like today when it's super sunny, I know for a fact everybody's going to be outside, having a fika and stuff. So it's nice to see everybody get together when, the weather's nice, and at the same time, just the people here are just super nice. So it feels like I'm back home as well.
And I understood that your girlfriend went on the bus with the supporters to was it the AIK away?
Yeah, and she went to Hammarby as well.
So what was her experience like?
Man, it's an experience for the both of us, but for her especially, being able to tour around Sweden as well, get to see new stadiums and the atmospheres. I think she's really enjoyed that. So it was really nice that the fans were able to take her in and obviously bring her to the game down in Sweden. I think that's one take back she'll remember for a long time.
And obviously now we have 4 games left. Hopefully, we could manage to take the 3rd place, qualify for Europe next year. You obviously have many years left of your contract. What are the key areas of your game that you would like to improve during those years? Like, are there certain aspects of your game where you can see that if I improve this, I could actually get to even the next level?
Yeah, I think being consistent and just calming my game down a little bit, I think could really help me in the long run. And so obviously when I get forward, it's the decision making in the final third, because obviously that's a key part of the game. You put the ball in the net more times than the other team, you win the game. So I feel that I'll just try to maintain that and learn from the guys around me to improve myself.
And what's your end goal with your career? Are you do you have a goal in mind already now where, I want to play in a better league, I want to play in do you have that? I guess with your mindset, I'm sure you have something in mind.
Of course, I love to think of the bigger picture, but I like living more so in the moment.
Yeah.
So we have 4 games left and my eyes are set on, helping this club and, finishing in the top 3 position.
Yeah.
But obviously there's, an end goal to many other things like making the men's national team. I think that would be something in my individual career that, would make me feel complete as well. But I don't like looking too far ahead, and I just want to help the team compete in the moment.
Yeah, maybe we can take GAIS to that level. So you don't need to switch.
Yeah.
Lastly, we GAIS announced that a striker, Salter, Salter from your team, is joining us in January.
Yes.
Obviously, we know he scored a lot of pretty big kind of 9, good in the box. What else do you have to say about him?
He's a hard-working player. I know he'll put in the work when he gets here as well, but I've said it many times, he's a player that doesn't really look for the ball. He just tries to find himself in the right positions to help everybody around him. He's a player that runs, which I think will really suit the system that FIDE has here, but very hard-working player. I think he's at 19 goals right now, no penalties, so he's done very well back home, and I'm just hoping that when he comes here, he can bring the same energy.
And when did you first hear about the guys being interested in me? I'm sure he called you to. So how long have you known about this transfer?
Probably about 3 months now. Yeah, it's been a long time. I have had members of the club also come to me and ask questions about it, but also, Sam is a good friend of mine. We played on the same team last year. So he was just asking simple questions about the city, what the club's like, and I just gave him the honest truth. But I'm glad he made the right decision to come here. And
do you think he's a player that can contribute and score as many, or maybe not as many, but goals in Allsvenskan?
Yeah, of course. You look at Diabate right now and how many goals he's scoring. So I think that's the bar for Sam, and I know he'll look at that and try to surpass it.
Cool. cool. Lastly, we asked everyone here today about their favorite destination in Europe. Do you have a favorite destination so far in Europe?
I actually went to Greece in June, so I would have to say that. I haven't been to many countries within Europe, but I'd say Greece is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And then second, Sweden. But
Sweden, yeah. We live here. Cool. Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much.